Hello everyone and welcome to my page, Messages from Venus. This is a review for the Cosmic Tarot. This is the back of the deck. And this deck is cosmic. Not just because of the back, but this deck is cosmic for me. I bought the Spanish version of it. It has so much esoteric symbolism that I have used this deck for personal readings and for clients. I also used to use this deck for readings with people I used to read for in the streets, just like my Morgan Guerrero deck. And it was absolutely fantastic. It's a little darker than others. Let me turn off my desktop here. It's a little darker than others. It has color, but it's mostly dark. And the imagery is based on somewhat of the Rider-Waite, but not all of it is. Not all of it is based on the Rider-Waite. The system is, but not the imagery. See, like Ocho de Espadas, which is the Eight of Swords. Hope you guys can see that. And look how pretty the world is. El mundo. El colgado, the hanged man. And then this is another deck, just like the Morgan Guerrero deck, that the imagery is huge. So if you use glasses and you, for some reason, don't have your glasses and you're about to give a reading, this deck is good because it's in your face. And it's very esoteric. It has so much symbolism in it. I wish this deck had a book, accompanied book with it, and it doesn't. It has this little flimsy little book that I think I threw out. One of those little old books. I mean, not old, but one of those little small books. If you're one of those people that likes to cut the borders, you can. See, because you're not going to be interrupting anything within or outside or in the back of. And this deck caught my attention because of the front of the box. Let me turn on my monitor again. The front of the box has this card in it, which is the Magician. Isn't that pretty? So if you're one of those people that doesn't like to see the same card within the deck, then it's not the deck for you, even though most decks are like that. And then it has these, you know, these cards that is like Siete de Oros, which is the Seven of Pentacles. And if you look at it from a distance, you wouldn't be able to tell that this is based on the Rider-Waite. See? And then Tres de Espadas, which is the Three of Swords. It's different imagery. It's dark, light. And I love that because you can really focus with it. The first time I saw this deck was a YouTuber using the deck. And she's very intuitive. You guys can go on my page and look for her. I can't get her name right now. I like so many YouTubers, to so many people's pages that it's crazy. But you guys can go on my page and look at it. But in regards to the deck, and also the deck has like La Emperatriz is the Empress, but it changed the knights to, or the pages to reinas. I mean, no, sorry. Not reinas, princesses or princesas. And the knights is el príncipe, or the prince. So if you get it in Spanish, it's the prince of whatever. And if you get it in English, it's the princesa of whatever. And this is the Eight of Wands. Not funny. And I feel like this deck can be used by both men and women. And the reason why I say that is not to be biased, is because there's a lot of decks out there that are more feminine than others. And I feel like this deck can be used by both men and women comfortably. And it exercises that duality. Look at this. It's amazing. It is bigger than the normal tarot. So you can shuffle like this. So if you shuffle sideways, it's a little difficult. If you have little hands such as myself. And you can also shuffle like this, because you can read reversals with it. And it's a wonderful deck, and it's very esoteric. It reminds me a little bit of the Thoth Tarot, and the fact that, yes, they use a Rider-Waite, but they also keep, you know, some type of, the author, I don't know who the creator or author of this deck is, and I apologize for that. But I'll leave it in my description box once I edit my video. But the author, the creator of the deck, left, you know, the Rider-Waite system in, but then put their own twist into it, which I like that a lot. When people can just, they can create a twin or a clone of the Rider-Waite and still have their own individuality as a deck. So I highly recommend this deck for beginners. It's good. And also for intermediary readers who are more in tune with their intuition. But this deck is one of those decks that you can use as a beginner to expand yourself and not just stay stuck to, you know, one way of reading, or, you know, I'm going to go with the softer deck because, you know, I'm a beginner. No. If you want to go hardcore, go hardcore. This is one of those decks that will teach you. It will teach you right away. It will teach you about astrology. It will teach you about esoteric and symbolism in many ways. So that's my review for the Cosmic Tarot. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.